this, and hopefully YouTube will be working. Yeah. Okay. That works. Just vertical is going to be fairly horrible. I'm slightly annoyed because I want to send the vertical stream, but it won't let me do that. I want to send it separately, which is slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, right, and the game's ready. Perfect. So we can get into it, chat. Now the video's frozen up. Please tell me the video hasn't frozen up. We're all good. We're alive. We're good. We're good. Hey, Redmond, welcome along. Isaac Price, welcome along. John Granger, welcome along. Yeah, the screen that is vertical, I really hope that YouTube sorts out the whole vertical stream thing, because although I'm in the middle of the screen, it is a cut down bit, and it's going to be a very, you're not going to see my face on the vertical either. So we'll see what happens when we move on to the next screen. I could, yeah, what I need to be able to do is send 2 different streams to YouTube. But it does mean we get a single chat for YouTube, which is much more useful. Oh, wow. Farm Sim is taking forever to load in now, which is even better. And Luis Diaz, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, because I have a very different vertical layout set up on YouTube, and so as it stands at the moment, it's not gonna. How's FS UK? FS UK is going very well. I have been having some issues with the mod hub sync that I'm currently working out, mainly around version numbers. So I want to make sure that people put change logs in their descriptions, and I want to make sure those change logs are recorded as actual change logs and not as in the description. So I want to make a change log thing, and at the moment it's falling over trying to create these change logs. So I'm trying to work that out at the moment. Otherwise, it's all working brilliantly. So I hope that this weekend I might be able to do my initial sync from the mod hub, so that we have some mods listed, and then I've got the CMS to build as well. There's still a load of stuff to do on it. I'm working as fast as I can on it. The trouble is that between trying to do videos, trying to do FS UK, yeah, Farm Sim UK, I'm getting caught up in a lot of stuff. So a new version of Farm Sim is gonna take forever to get into, as we can tell. Am I using I'm still using the version of Saxlingham I got from itch.io. I don't know if updating it will cause any problems, so I'm not going to update at the moment. I might update it and see where we go from there. Hey Seb, FS Farm Sim UK is going well. I might be able to give you guys a little bit of a preview maybe. I do have my local development copy up somewhere. Let me see what the site, this is a work in progress, and this is going to change, just so you know. But the site is, my live copy of the site is currently looking like this. Small preview of the mods directory. I'm going to be doing some changes to this. But yeah, yeah, I got a load of redesign to do and everything. But Farm Sim UK is coming along nicely. I'm looking forward to getting it all working. At the moment, I have got some issues with it. It is not doing some of the things it should be doing properly. But yeah, the IO and the mod hub version on the map listings, nice. Thank you, Farmersky. So yeah, I've got some so the things I've got to do. So I've got to get the mod sync finished working. I need to get the CMS working because the CMS is what's going to control almost every other page on the site. I gotta get the ad system working, which is going to be for partners and everything. And I need to do some redesign. I'm not happy with how wide it is at the moment, but it's getting there. We are getting there, slowly but surely. And then I'm debating whether to do a Discord or do a forum. Hey Steve, welcome along. So we'll see, but yeah, still working towards it, still trying to get it out. I am very happy with the progress on it at the moment, and we'll get there. It's the changelog stuff is yeah, this is what's happening at the moment, just so you know. I think Farm Sim has crashed, you know. Watching from Korea, have a nice day. Thank you very much. Where is what the website I just showed? The website I just showed is a website I'm working on called Farm Sim UK, which is going to be a new community site and hopefully is also going to be a trusted mod hub directory that doesn't list any stolen mods or anything. And that modders will have full control over, including if your mod is up on Mod Hub and it gets synced to the site. You, as a modder, will be able to claim your modding account and take it off if you want. Basically, the only way that I've ummed and erred about this, and the only way that I could actually do the whole thing was to say, right, if this is going to be a site for modders to take control of their mods, and to be able to say, I don't want this listed on here, as well as I do want this listed on here, they need to be able to remove it, no matter what the source is. It's doing the same thing with other people, was it? Yeah, look. Oh, great. This might be a bust, chat. Because I have no idea what's causing this problem. I'm gonna go with a shaders issue is what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna close the game. Close program. I'm gonna delete the shaders folder because that's normally what this problem is. And then I'm gonna go again. So documents, my games, Farming Simulator 25, shader cache, delete shader cache folder. I will just check the log. Yep, not anything in there, which I didn't expect there to be. But delete the shaders. Yeah, it's loading in now. There we go. Right, updates. Fantastic. Update all, yes. Hey, Red, welcome along. Yeah, that vertical screen, very annoying. Because none of, yeah. So they skipped 1.2. I don't think they did. 112 has already. Right, is there anything that might be useful to us? That Grimmy. That's only a 2-row, isn't it? That's not what I want. Ooh, that might be quite useful. Although I think I have a version of that already. Somebody's a wood house. Iowa Place. No, I don't think there's anything actually. Ooh. Water tank. Yeah, we're gonna need a water tank tonight because we've got to give stuff to the sheep. So let's go and have a look at the water tanks. We need animals, water barrels. There we go. Because there's a lot of ones in here that might be quite useful. Yeah, little water tanks like this. Oh, except we got the Bailey. This is the one I want. The Bailey Bowser is the one I want. 29,000. We might be able to afford that tonight. Okay. Right. Currently have 1.1. I am running 1.13. Yeah. Start. We have a couple of new bits to add in. We already have the water bowser that I really want. Props I'm not worried about. The add-on we're not using. And the little water tray, let's start that. Right. Hey Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Yeah, I don't know how much you can actually see on that vertical stream. I need to go and check what's how to rework stuff. YouTube. Yeah, they've enabled it, and of course nobody's written anything about it. Am I looking forward to Islands Fishing? I am, Red. Yeah, I am, Red. Same issues, get FS load. Yesterday I had to be patient, finally it loaded. I would say to anybody, it's a shaders issue. Just delete the shaders. That's what the issue is. Right, it is 7 o'clock, so we need to move forward to... What day are we on? So February, March, yeah. So we need to move forward to... I'm going to go 7 a.m. Your wife gave birth yesterday. Congratulations, Seb. Oh, welcome to lots and lots of sleepless nights. Right, we are down to... Oh, we're minus 6,000. Which will be the day that something really useful comes into here, but not, thankfully. Right, I think... Do we have an in progress we don't have an active contract. If anybody wants to do a contract, wants to play a contract card, there is a fertilizing, it's an irrigation contract, which is a spraying contract. There's a plowing contract are the options. It might be Sea Beast. Unfortunately, with everything that's been happening on Twitch recently, amount has gone up. What have we got? We have a plowing contract. So we'll take that on. Buy the items for that. And we'll go and get on with that. We also need to look at getting something for the water, but we can't do that until we clear this issue. Yeah, we can't buy any animals at the moment, so don't play any animal cards, please. We have no money. We have to do this contract ourselves as well. We only have 3 hours and... Oh, I shouldn't have taken this contract. We only have 3 hours and 50 minutes to do this contract. We are going to fail it. There is no way I can see myself getting down there and getting this contract done in time. Whoa! FisherJ has purchased 5 chests. Thank you, FisherJ. You are awesome. Or 5 packs. Now, the downside, if we fail this contract, is the tractor instantly disappears. So we end up miles from the field, or miles from here, and have to run back to get the bike. Right, where are we going? How big is this? Oh, it's 53. It's down the other side of the map, but it's not a horrendous sized field. Okay, that's good. We just got to get there. Yeah, field is quite a small one, and this is quite a big plow, so hopefully we'll be okay. Raising a lot. Yeah, it's having it shouldn't be. It should be sending enough signal to keep going, so I don't quite know what's going on at the moment. Yeah, the stream is glitching a bit. YouTube is complaining about how much signal it's getting. I don't know why. It should be sending at high enough resolution. I think it'll clear up in a minute. Yeah, the kbps has dropped lower than normal, which is a bit weird. How's my dad doing? My dad's doing well. I saw him the last 2 evenings, and he was doing okay. He's in the recovery hospital now, and he's basically learning lots of bits and pieces. Stream is stuttering on Twitch as well. Yeah, I don't know what's... It's definitely... There's definitely a drop in... signal, which is weird because I have way more signal. I give it a refresh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Not my evening. Maybe a lot of people on Saxlingham on the water. It's gone up above 6,000 kbps again now, so it should be fine. Just needs to catch up. Did YouTube and Twitch on my phone? It's really quite similar on both. Yeah, it's definitely on my end. This is abnormal for me. I don't want to completely stop and restart everything. I'm gonna try. Hello all. Right, is that better? That seems to be better. That seems to be behaving itself a bit. Right, now I just need to get my, because my farm sim is in the wrong place. I want to, oh, I can't change that. Right, okay. Right, it's come to the screen here then. Oh man. I think we're live everywhere. We're live on Twitch as well. Yes, good, fantastic. Because today's not mad. I'm gonna restart Farm Sim. You're doing okay, Tazoslo? Hey, Brit boy. Thank you. We're yeah, it looks like it was a glitch with the streaming PC. The stream is now running at the right numbers. So, I mean, Twitch still thinks it's unstable, but seems to be running okay otherwise. Right, let's get back into the game. I did save before I came out. Oh, real dirt color doesn't work with the new version. That sucks. Now I'm intrigued to see if we get big numbers with the vertical stream, like we have been when having separate streams. Must have updated already then, because I saw that mod not working last night. Yeah, no, the update was out yesterday. I've not got any sound, but you guys I think do. There we go. Right. We want to turn it as we're going into the field. Or do I? No, I want it the other way. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, Maypole is great. Hey Marcus, Sax is out. Saxlingham is out. It is available via the Mod Hub right now on all platforms. You've got game sound. Yeah, no, I didn't have game sound because my the bit that I used to get the sound through my earphones wasn't working. Right. There we go. Might use plot 134 for a yard. Evening, Mystic. Welcome along. Yeah, I'm very pleased Saxlingham is out because it's a fantastic map. Absolutely fantastic map. And get about halfway into that. And then lift, turn the plow. And away we go. Surprised you have a lot watching VF with Saxlingham being out. Oh, we get people playing. People will be playing Saxlingham while I'm playing Saxlingham is what will happen now. Although I do want to do an experiment at some point this evening. So a lot of... So when because we normally get up to about 50 odd viewers. So when we get up to 50 odd viewers, I'm gonna ask everybody to chat. I'll just ask everybody where they are or something like that. But I want to do that because a lot of people have been reporting that people who lurk or have the streams are on in the background aren't being counted by Twitch's viewing numbers. So I want to test this. I want to see if when we have 50 or 60 people in here, we actually have 100 odd. And see if it makes any difference. Hey Thomas, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right, thank you. How are we doing? 11% of the way through this. We have 2 hours and 43 minutes left. Your experiment is flawed because the people that have you in the background probably still won't even chat, even request it. Yeah, but so I've seen other people do this in their chat, which is why I'm not asking for more than just, you know, where are you? Because if people come in and they just chat that word or chat a word, that will probably lift it up. But I know what you're getting at, Britboy. But that's the point, is that, you know, even if a few people did it, and I've seen some streamers who are streaming to like 600-700 people have their numbers jump by 200-300 people just because they got everybody to get in the chat and chat. There seems to be fun with YouTube's numbers at the moment, Twitch's numbers at the moment. See many streamers dive into conversation this saying, everybody tell me where you're. Yeah, exactly. So we will do something like that about halfway through the stream. I'm intrigued to see if the numbers change. They may not, because I've always had a good number of people who lurk. Where is plot 134? I'm intrigued now. 134 is oh, not on this map. Hey Philly M1, welcome along. But yeah, now Saxlingham is out, I really want to get the roleplay going, because I said, oh, I'd do the roleplay and then the live stream, and actually I'm probably gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna do it the other way around. We've been doing the live stream for a few weeks, and now I'm gonna do the roleplay now that the map is released. So I need to make sure I do the role play on the version of the released map. Oh, way too far. %. Most of this will come from doing the headlands. My question for this map is, can you run a 2-yard setup, 1 dairy and 1 arable? I don't see why not. Currently downloaded this map, very excited. It's a very nice map, this. It's a very nice map. How you doing, H.G. Johnson? Technically, you can do that on any map if you're brave enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's very true. Best British map, FS25 to date in my eye. I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that, Paul. This is the best British map released for FS25 so far. Hey, Farmer Doc, welcome along. Been faffing about the last few weeks testing, just waiting for this to drop. It is a cracking map, this. Check BB Mods itch page. They have packs out for the Agri-Tuck and you. Oh, is it on their itch page? Okay, cool. One thing I am going to start saying is if anybody comes across a mod that they think is really cool, I will ask people to go and submit it to the Farm Sim UK site. Find a mod out there, let us know it exists. Hey, Hexilo the gamer, welcome along. Whoop, wrong road. Ooh, I am on. Haven't turned my. Marcus Past Agna, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Well, Marco, sorry, Marco. Welcome, welcome to the VFN. I was so concentrating on getting your surname right. And I got your first name wrong, and I'm really sorry for that. Oh, man. Azriel, welcome along. Realistic loan and financing immediately getting added to that. Oh, yeah. Which is what I'm using on here as well as. This is... so Hexalo, this is Saxlingham. It was released on the Farming Simulator website on the Mod Hub today, and it is the best British map for Farming Simulator 25, hands down. I know there are some other British maps that people do prefer, but to me, this is just awesome. This map is just fantastic. I have my niggles, as I do with most maps. There's a couple of things I would change, and there's a couple of things actually for the role play I've decided I'm going to change. I think so, because it didn't suggest I updated the map, so I'm guessing it's the same. Hey John J 934, welcome along. In love with multi-map. 2,000 buffalo making 30k mils of leak per day. Jeez. Okay, that's cool. Been watching you a while. Really like the content you make. Just realized that wasn't subbed, so I just well. Oh, thank you. So, Saxlingham. Okay. So, Saxlingham to me is more playable. There's more variety of fields. There's more. It feels a little bit more of a lived-in map. It feels like a bigger map to me, Saxlingham. There feels more to it. So much more to it. Both maps have a problem, and that is complete lack of productions. Neither map has any good any built-in productions, which, as you guys know, I really don't like. I hate it when maps don't have productions. Otherwise, yeah, there's just more to this map for me. The variety of fields, the ability to purchase a house almost anywhere on the map is great, and I love the fact that house prices are house prices on here, which is a nice little touch. So if you're only going PC, stick with your itch version, and okay. So I'll stick with the itch version then. Crossplay, everyone will need the mod hub version. Thank you, Philly M1. So there may be a couple of compromises that are made for to get the map to work properly on console. It's a shame you don't like the big insane maps, because multi-map has an insane amount of productions. It's not so much that I don't like them as, it's that I rarely am able to take proper advantage of playing them. Brilliant Gaming, welcome along, because I've played massive maps before, and I've enjoyed playing massive maps before, but I'm just not able to get the most out of a massive map. Multi-terrain angle is removed plus extras, so it's standalone version. Okay. So yeah. True, true Mystic. I know I'm doing this. I realized that when I did the first row and got it wrong on my first row. But they work really well for community maps. Always something to do. Sawmill has a max cap of... Yes. I will turn it the right way on my next row. Missed it. We're still only halfway through this field. Wow. That's all right. We've got an hour and a half left. This is going to be another contract that goes down to the wire, isn't it? Do we have any more contracts that we might be able to pick up now if anybody wants to play a card? Oh yeah, we have. So we've got bale wrapping, we've got cultivating, we've got fertilizing. Although neither of those are going to be doable. We've got hoeing. We got 3 spraying, and we got a sowing. Crazy to me that GPS AI worker assigns 8 million headlands for these moldboard plows. It's only about 5 or 6. I'd have to run all German setup given the dealer is class. Well, I'll put it this way, Reaver is very pleased what the dealer is on this map, seeing as he works for them. Do the long edge first. Though actually, I think the other edge might be a longer edge, so. Speaking of class, is it just me or the color scheme on those tractors not the greatest? I know, I kind of like the lime green of the class. They certainly stick out. You know, they stand out, those class tractors. I'm doing well, thank you, Aurelian Gamer. I'm doing well. It's turning into a busy week this week, and I'm away a big part of the weekend, so I've got a lot of catching up to do, a lot of website building to do. I need to record Friday's video. I would love to have the first episode of the roleplay out, but there's just not enough time for that this week. So sometimes standing out isn't a good thing. Depends if you're trying to sell something. Okay, got my harvesting kit and farm sim Tarsic, but it's so chunky and hardly use them. Oh really? Oh no, I love. Well, I did custom make my wheel stand for them, so. I never used straw harvest FS25 given the square baler in the pack is still broken with no fix. Oh really? I've used it. I haven't used the baler, but I've used straw harvest. Ooh. That I love the farm animations. It's probably not adjusted for full width. I'm willing to bet that there's probably some setting that I've not got. Yeah, there we no, it was adjusted for full width. That is full width like that. Yeah, that is full width. Just had to get me a farm now in Saxlingham. Nice. You can't, mate. Yeah, I knew that was the issue with it. I just use a different, because the thing is, it's a standard size baler, so I just use a different baler. Yes, you can't do the you can't use the triple stacking bit at the back. I'm enjoying a 5 million loan challenge on Alma. Nice. I think I went in with a similar amount on Alma, didn't I? What's with the blue bar similar to the fuel service bar? That is DEF. That is a DEF pack. Yeah, it's part of the DEF pack mod. And maybe it is running wider looking at the width on this. Or the bit we're running. We'll see. Hopefully that's not going to affect our final result on here. I'm really hoping it won't, because that would be really annoying. But we're 71% and we've got an hour left. I'm gonna eyeball this last bit here. Just so that I do make sure I get everything. How did it say what hour to complete? That's part of a mod that I'm running. So we're down to 57 minutes. I prefer mods that add deep shank rippers function as plows. It's more normal implement with no offset. Yeah, that's not in the UK. Don't run DEF on. I just can't be bothered with the level of realism, which is fair enough. Goblin one of the farms in the middle of the map. Nice. Yeah, this map is full of farms and I decided to make my own. It is going to be close. But we are running this this long side, so I think we're going to be all right. We're up to 77%. Always make my own farm, never play. Well, so one of the reasons why I like the default farms to be customizable is because I always want to adjust my farm to best fit my use for it, and which is why I dislike farms that aren't customizable on a map. Yeah, so I will quite often go in and customize the farmyard. And if I can't customize the farmyard, yeah, I will sometimes build my own. On this, the reason why I built my own farm is because I couldn't afford any of the other yards. So I had to go and build my own in a field I could actually afford. Immortal VJ, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Like that. We're up to 83%. Is running close. I'm going to have to go and check my children have gone to bed in a moment, because it is 9:20. If we get this field finished, and then I'll go and check that. Like not leaving, yeah, exactly. I think it wasn't quite as wide as it should have been, Mystic. I'm hoping that where we've left the furrow is not going to impact this contract, because that would be bad. We got 40 minutes and we're at 87%. Also, never start with working farm. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm the same. Vast majority of my playthroughs are with are me starting without anything and building up. This one we started with a £500,000 loan. We currently have, what's our loan down to? 400,000. We've been paying it off for a few months now. We're down to 400,000. Hey, Oliver Bowden, welcome along. Your dad would probably be plowing without GPS now. I know, but this is a very modern tractor with a very nice piece of GPS. Somewhere. There's the GPS. Half an hour left. We're 92% of the way through. And the Viking is raiding with a party of 2. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, I am the Viking. Hey, Dave Hunter, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Mercedes have reversing cat, they do. And I'm hoping that that is a sign of things to come, because they are massively popular, those cameras. So I'm hoping we might see some of that in the DLC as well. Great stream, awesome. 21 minutes and 95%. I think we're going to do it, chat. We've got one long row to go. Am I going to Llama next year? Yes, I am. The Sorace. Because this is the thing with because Giants aren't going to Llama next year. So I'm going to Llama. I'm going to be at the meetup and everything. But what it means is I get to actually go round and enjoy Llama this year. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go and do a load of stuff at Llama. Take a load of pictures. Maybe take some video. See where we go. And Reva's gonna go with me as well, which is awesome. And yeah, I will be at the meetup. Not drinking as much as I did. Oh dear. Yeah, I had fun last year though, Thefisherj. Completed the contract. Yay! Guess who owns the FW30? Oh, that's yes, because he sold his D-Dub, didn't he, for the FW30. Right, we take this back. Hello, U11NLX15. Welcome along. Beacons on, and away we go. Right, so we have 56 people in the chat. I want to do a quick experiment. 56 people in the chat. I would like you to let me know what country you're from, and if you want to, what county or state you're from as well. Let me know in the chat. Let's see where everybody's from this evening. I'm intrigued, because I'm intrigued to see if A, our viewer number goes up, and B, where everybody's from. Hey, Ronald McDonald's, welcome along. Not UK, south of London. Yeah, I know exactly where you are, Britboy. Derby, USA, Ontario, Canada, Sheffield, Sweden, South Devon, UK, USA, US, West Sussex, South Wales, Romania, London, UK, Newcastle, Newcastle upon Tyne, County, Illinois, Southeast England, North Wales, born in Kansas but living in Wyoming. Nice. Toddy Likes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Iceland. Oh wow, cool. Leicestershire, South Oxfordshire, Illinois. Yeah, Illinois is a beautiful part of the world. Antarctica. Nice, Isaac. Gets shut. I did. Yeah, absolutely mad. And I just, because I know a lot of people lurk in my stream. So by getting everybody to do this, I want to test if this is really true. Right now, I don't think it is, but we'll see what happens. Where am I from? I'm from Norfolk. I'm from Norfolk in the UK. Yeah, not Norfolk, US. Norfolk, UK. Good evening, Drew. Welcome along. Northeast England. Wow, we did lots of those. Oh, Missouri. Oh. Actually, do you know what's interesting about this as well? Oh, British Columbia as well. So a lot. So this also tells me something else. Southern California, northwest of Toronto. So what this tells me is we have a lot of Canadians in here. We got a lot of Americans in here, and we got a lot of Brits in here, which is pretty much what I expected. Mute the stream, you're not counted. Well, apparently we have gone up. We've gone up to 61 viewers. I will say, we've added half a dozen viewers. Illinois as well. Northwest Ontario. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. Thefisherj, Norfolk, Paul. Nice. Good part of the world, that. That's my part of the world, that is. Yeah, so thank you everybody for that. That's really useful. And no, there's nothing wrong with Twitch's viewer counts at all. I don't know what other streamers are having, but my number has not moved statistically large. If it jumped to like 70, I would have said there's some proof to it. But it sat between 54 and 61. It went up a little bit. Yeah, you need the lurkers to. Well, that's what. And there are people, there are people who have chatted in that then, who don't normally chat, and there are names in there I haven't seen before. Later, Farmer Sky. So there are people who were chatting there who do normally lurk, and thank you everybody who lurks. You guys are awesome. You know, you're in here, you're enjoying the stream. I don't care if it affects the view numbers or not. Exactly, GJ. Oh dear. Right, we have completed that. That is a chunk of machine. Okay, is there... Oh, there's a couple of bale wrapping contracts. I don't think I have a... What bale wrapper have I got? Wiggy77, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. They've had something with view counts at the moment, but fear-mongering and sky's falling. Yeah, which is kind of why I wanted to have a chat with it. Gamer Dragon raiding with a party of 16. Oh, there goes my numbers up. Hey, GD, welcome along. Hope you had a good stream, my friend. I saw you were playing the British Fallout game, which I can't remember the name of right now. I really need to get back into that. But lurkers didn't count and have an average of like 6. But do you know what? This is the thing. Hey, Silver Fox Shaw, welcome along. This is the thing, as anybody who is a farm sim streamer knows. Atomful, thank you. Anybody who's a farm sim streamer knows a good chunk of your audience play along with you and lurk. And so there is a strong possibility that if they're not counting lurkers, that's going to affect things. Nimrod 1001 coming in with a resubscribe for 70 months, followed by Gamer Dragon coming in with a resubscribe for 77 months. We are on a hype train level 1. I will give away 5 packs of Streamloots cards for every level we complete of a hype train. So we are on the cusp of giving away 5 packs of Streamloots cards. We're at 93%, a little bit more, and I'll give away some Streamloots cards. There is nothing useful in the shop to me. I don't think I can pull that with any... might be able to. 210. No, not quite. Exactly at the moment. Nimrod 1001 with 100 bits, and we're past level 1. Thank you, Paul, for sending out the shout out for GD. You are awesome. Did it actually do the shout out? I did do the shout out. Good. There we go. Level 1 complete. I want to look at my veil wrapper. Where's my veil wrapper? Do I have it? I do have a veil wrapper. This is round. So none of the contracts I can do myself. They're both... Oh, no, that's a round veil one. Right, we'll take that contract. We'll accept that because I'm accepting it and nobody's playing a card. I can use... I have to use my own equipment. Yeah, well, viewer counts on Twitch have been down for a long while. A long while. What do I use for the used vehicle shop? There's a couple of mods I use for the used vehicle shop. You know what? The other reason I want to get FarmSim UK up, because I want to put the mod lists up. I want to get the mod list functionality working. Brambled Whiskey, welcome along. They've started to improve this week, but 2025 has been, 2025 has been so rough. I am so pleased that I have, that I got back into work in April, because I would have been so absolutely screwed this summer. So screwed. Whoa, we're sliding. Sliding after the water. I moved immature, I'd probably be homeless. This is the thing. It's, you know, it hits hard. We're up to 71 viewers. And 40, we got 50 people watching on YouTube tonight. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Right, okay. So we're going to need our wrapper and we're going to need the tractor. Yeah, 130 people watching in total, which is amazing. Of YouTube streamers, the constant ads, whereas Twitch I don't get them. Are you interesting Steam fan? You if you're not a sub on Twitch, you should get them. That's very interesting, because the ads on Twitch are probably happening more often and for longer than they are on YouTube at the moment. Right, and you can't skip them on Twitch. What field are we doing? That's what I want to know. 21, so up the top. You have an old Prime account. Okay. Ooh, Chinese. Out of those two, Chinese, mainly because I will spend 3 to 4 times as much if I do an Indian. I had my Prime account and I've never got an ad. Really? I get ads all the time with my Prime account. I mean, I get a Prime sub. It's not safe around. Yeah. There's a glitch in the Matrix. Another farm up the top here. And there are the bales. Right, let's unbolt. Oh God, I hope. Oh, okay, that has an issue. I hope that this can wrap these bales. I think we're going to be all right though. Yeah, we're fine. I only joined in November, really? More Chinese. Watching someone not sub to the other day and didn't see ads that others did. Weird. Because I have unfortunately had to up my ad count because of how awful which has been. I have had to up my ad count. Don't know if it was glitching, but I saw a tractor fed with no engine or bonnet on the front. Yep, that is... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're in here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, there it is. This, the GTA. We had one of these on one of my dad's farms. We had one of these. We've had both that and the Xylon. Hey Cher, welcome along. I have Cher, I have a picture to show you in January that I managed to finally catch her doing it. Cookie was sleeping on the thing you knitted for her. And I managed to snap a picture of it. Finally buy enough to buy the main farm on Sax. 1.1 million, yeah. It's very expensive. Why we farm with my dad? So with my dad, we farmed, oh, I need to give some stream news cards away. We farmed arable mainly. I've actually got my dad's farm records here, which is very cool. Packs. Nope. Coupons. A coupon. 3 packs, 3 cards, 5, create. Right, if you're on Twitch, click on this link. It will get you a pack of Stream News cards. Okay, I can do that, Cher. 5 packs available. First 5 people to grab them. Overdue taxes from Sneethy. Straight off the bat. We've done the ploughing contract. We've done that. those. Oh, and King Scorpion has charged me taxes as well. Does that take us into the minus? That really does take us into the minus. Expensive is what that is. And that's an every little helps of 1,000. Fantastic. And I need to buy some fertilizer. And we got full realism. Okay, so we need fertilizer. Buy. I don't have the money. Ah. Can't buy fertilizer yet, so we're gonna do that at some point. 300. No, it's 500 is the tax. There isn't a 300 tax. And we got full realism. Yeah, it's 500, 1,000, 2,000, and 5,000 are both the tax and the. Ooh. What contracts do I have? We currently have available bale wrapping, cultivating, fertilizing, hoeing, spraying, and that's it. Joyma286, thank you for the 95 bits. You are awesome. And Hit Twitchy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Oh. Still one up here. We need to sort. We've got a cultivating contract that we need to take. But we will borrow the items for that. Where am I located on the map? So I'm located in the middle of the map, where my farm is. At the moment, I'm up the top. But yeah, I'm located next to between 101 and 69, and I own 30, 31, and 27. Thank you, Joyma. Started using Discord more than Facebook after I got burned by a so-called friend. Ah, okay. It's not gonna work. There we are. Had to coax it in. Yeah, so GD and I are using adjacent fields on this map, which was hilarious. So he is actually set up in field 69, and I'm set up in the field next to him. Small reminder, at the end of this month we are going to be doing basically a streamathon for the weekend, starting on on Halloween, in fact, and going through to Monday. We're going to be doing the Highlands Fishing DLC. So if you want to know anything about the Highlands fishing map, then come join me for that. It is going to be a massive amount of streaming we do that weekend. It's Gamer 1259. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. I'm going to open up. Goes. Hope to catch the latter half of the weekend. Away photography trip Friday and Saturday. Nice. Yo. Nope. Right. How's Reva? Reva is doing well. He and he's actually taken a backseat to streaming. He's really enjoying map creation at the moment, so he's playing around with that. And doing it sort of at his own pace. He's finding he can go and do it when he wants to do it and not have to worry about being on. And this should be our last bale. And then my dad is in the recovery hospital. He is basically they're teaching him how to live without a pair of legs. So yeah, and he's doing much better, much better. Hey, Sheen Best, welcome along, or Sean Best, welcome along. You played 2 on farms in 25? Nice. Right, we'll take our tractor back to our farm and then go and get the cultivator. Yeah, this is where I want to buy the farm, or buy more fields up towards this direction, because it's all, we've got roads that we can go on and use and do up here, which is great. I just need to get an access road that gets out onto the farm here. It should be doable. We'll take down a bit of fence and go through 69, I think, or maybe through 67, because I think if we went in here, yeah, and did a road down the side here like this, you could go through the fence there, maybe, which would work. Then we wouldn't have to go on this main road at all. go. Right, we'll park our Fent back up in the shed and then we'll head down to the shop on the bike. Hello Morton, welcome along. I'm good, thank you. We are about to go do a cultivating contract and get some money in. Let's complete that, collect on that. We then need to purchase, no, not the road salt. We need to purchase some solid fertilizer. Yes. Okay. Boom. Do I need a quad bike? Yeah. This bike is a rocket. We are going like 60 miles an hour down a back road. But that's part of the reason I got it, is because it does go like a rocket. We get up to the shop fairly fast. Not as fast as your combine. Oh god. Yeah, but we've got this beast to play around with now. Got big thick tires on it as well. Right, where are we going? 39. 39 is there. How do you get to that? Oh, it looks like there might be a road down the side of 38, or possibly I think we might get into it down there. So I think if we go down here and round, we might get to it that way. .242 kph isn't that fast for a combine. I'll remind you, for a combine, do I try and get down the side of field 38? Don't think I'll be able to, actually. I think I do need to go all the way around. There is a road where a 38 is. Okay. Okay, we'll try and fit down there then. This is much slower. This is 16 miles an hour. Near 71. Yeah. Yeah, I can see a road on the map near 71. Okay, we'll try and go down there. I haven't tried to go to 4X, Captain Dynamo. Nice leisurely parachute for Sneaky, but not gonna be where he wants to be. Landed a 0.46 this morning. That's impressive, Az. DJ confirmed that all 4 tractors in FS mod wise had to be this. Yeah. We kind of knew that. We did kind of know that. That actually got confirmed on Facebook because I shared it for FarmSim UK. So if you want to, I am active on Facebook at the moment. On FarmSim UK, I am sharing any mod information that I get on Facebook on there. So if you want a page that will pull all of that information together, you should be following FarmSim UK on there. Right, so just inside here we have a roadway, so we're going to follow this roadway. What do map designers have to place every single tree, or there's kind of auto-make? There is a random placement you can do for trees, but lots of map creators place every single tree. I've seen map creators who place every single tree. Overdue taxes. No, that's right. Middleton, Lake Edith are about an hour from me, Steam Fam. They're more southwest Norfolk, whereas I'm North Norfolk coast. Oh, that's lovely, Cher. Yeah, that's where the US planes are. So I used to So I used to live in Dereham. Well, my mum used to live in Dereham, and when I was coming back up from university, I would drive up from London. I'd drive past Mildenhall to get up there. Hey, Sim Guy, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Used to live in Great Yarmouth till you moved to Newcastle. I know Yarmouth. I've been on holiday in Yarmouth many times. Best diet in the world as voted by people visit Yarmouth. No, I'm sorry, Yarmouth. God no. Although, Britboy, I do want to sort out. There's that casino trip I've been talking about. Oh, Newcastle. There's that casino trip I've been talking about for Yarmouth. Yeah, both my youngest brothers went to Newcastle University. Love Chroma. Chroma's awesome. I love Chroma. Chroma, I think, gets underrated. Which casinos had more beautiful women laughing and cheering and less 59-year-old large guys being... I will, I'll tell you more about it on Saturday. No, it does not have lots of beautiful women. But there is something really cool that I did at a casino in Yarmouth a while ago. Hey, King Force, welcome along. I've been here for a while. Been a lot of work piling up to do, so I was quite busy. Welcome back. Later, Az, thanks for joining us. When casino in Leicester Square and minimum size chip possible was used for anything was 50 quid. Oh wow. That's kind of insane. This right. We mean to take a trip back to Norfolk some time. Not been there for a few years. My grandfather in Wroxham died. I've lost family ties to Norfolk. Wroxham I know. Wroxham depending on which way I go from dropping the kids off from school, I go through Wroxham on a regular basis. Oh. Let's pause it, glad. I've got a tech lead role to lead offshore contracts companies for US. I'd say oh, nice. Much simpler life as a... Wow. So, yeah, I should say the big news that I got yesterday is I passed my probation. I am fully employed. It's awesome. I'm so pleased. It's a massive weight off my mind. So yeah, 6 months in my job as of yesterday. And yeah, I passed my probation, so fully employed. Thank you, everybody. I am not the last one in, Paul. They have hired at least 6 more people after me. So yeah, I am not the last one in by any stretch. And I am so busy with stuff now. I have 2 major websites that I'm working on at the moment, so yeah. Next thing is working towards a promotion, if I can. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Paul. That's part of the reason why I got so screwed over by the last job. Thank you, Roban. Gonna have to double it here. Right to see our company, a guy who was employed 6 years before me was kicked out, depending on how valuable. You are exactly, and this is why the last company I worked for, when we essentially ran out of work, me being the latest senior added, and then there being a junior added as well, they let me go and kept the junior, because the junior obviously cost a lot less money. Yeah, so I am now working on putting together an emergency fund alongside other stuff. Hey, Captain Biggles, welcome along. Both on about the same money and role, just did better. Well, yeah, that does happen as well. I passed my probation yesterday, Captain Miggles. Hey, Ashton, mate. Yeah, it's also redundancy doesn't kick in if you're in your probation period and they try and just find any reason to get rid of you. No, I got so I started my job 6 months ago, and you get on a 6-month probation period, which is basically at any point if they don't like what you're doing and don't think you're a good fit for the role, or for pretty much any reason, they can give you a week's notice or less and let you go. And part of the reason why I'm celebrating is because the last job I had, the last job I did, they ran out of work. They were not giving me any work, and then they extended my probation, and then they let me go. And that's why I ended up out of work for as long as I did. Yeah, exactly, Brit Boy. So I'm ecstatic about that. Oh, I think we've got some hail coming down, chat. Yeah, new job is going well. Yeah, new job. It's six months into it now. Oh, thank you, Cher. Oh, I got the position right as well. I have not got any sheep yet, Lee. No. I've done that. Because we haven't had any money. I don't. I'm a web developer, Morty. What do I think of lemon shortboard? Ooh, I like pumpkin spice muffins. Those are nice. And yeah, I'm really pleased to see this map has dropped. That is fantastic news. because it is just an awesome, awesome map. And so yeah, pleases me no end to see this map is released. Doing farmers daily, nice. So does my brother. Reaver deals with farmers on a daily basis. This map is real life. Could a farmer just hack those trees down and then have a bigger field? Yeah, farmers have done. It's, you kind of don't want to, but yes, you could do. Same with the middle here. You could hack those trees down and fill in that that pond there, but you probably don't want to. They might be on your cake menu. Ooh, nice share. Right. So what I want to do is bring this round. Right, where are you going? Does that see the extended capacity on the old Unimog? I haven't yet. Oh yeah, that they've increased it. Yes, that was part of the update. Yeah, I saw that they'd done that. I even let FS be a good comment on his Discord. Nice. What, 112? I thought 112 was the last patch. C4 tractors were quite popular in the past in UK farming. Have I seen them on... I've seen them on quite a few farms. Oh yeah, we had them. We had... I worked on Ford tractors. That was the tractor we had on the farm while I was working on it. Or Brit boy, it's 6:30 on a cold October morning, and you've got to go and pick cold potatoes, or you've got to go and pick mud and stones off a cold potato riddle until 7 at night, and you're going for 12-hour days. Giants need to fix this truck that doesn't work with any of the trailers. Yeah, I think that has been brought up to Giants. Can't do FarmCon, going to see Def Leppard instead. Oh, that's cool, Cher. Although FarmCon hasn't been announced yet. We don't know when FarmCon is next year. Mind you, as I said, I'm not sure I can do FarmCon next year at the moment. I haven't finished paying for FarmCon this year yet. And I have some fairly expensive stuff to pay for next year. This map is cross-platform, yes. 113 is the new patch. It skipped 112 because it was for Highlands DLC and expansion. Oh, okay. I'm dreaming about getting out of these four walls and monitors in front of me. After so many years, you start to care about freedom every time you get out. Yeah, I can understand that. That makes a lot of sense. I like that FSB was Beet with his goal on this map. What was his goal on this map? I wasn't Beet with his... Gets on console despite the harassment. Well, yeah, that's good. This is my top map. This isn't my top map for FS25. This is probably my second highest map for FS25. My top map for FS25 is still Paligny. Paligny is just an amazing map. But this is probably my second highest. I think this is just an absolutely cracking map. The feel for the area where it's based is spot on. It is just absolutely spot on. Third highest map. Ooh, that's a lot harder. Because there's a few maps that could get into that spot at the moment. Alma, Missouri is definitely up there. Calmsden is probably up there, I think. What else? Maypole is probably up there, but I haven't really played it enough. Yeah. I mean, Silver Run is probably up there because Silver Run is just an awesome map. Yeah, I saw the ton of new mods today. My biggest problem with the ton of new mods today is it threw out my testing on my mod hub sync. Yes, that's very true, J-Man James. Yeah, 61 in total today, and don't I know it. I've got a really annoying error on the sync at the moment I need to fix. And then I'm hoping I can get it up there, and then after the stream on Friday night, I'd like to get the sync running on the site. And then the same go, oh no, Barry! Does that even fit in the latest? No, it doesn't. What's my favorite mod? Oh, God. And do you know what? I don't know in FS25. I honestly don't know. It's probably going to end up being the same thing that every content creator says. Easy dev controls makes my life so much easier setting games up and things. But that feels such a cop-out answer. Everything has to be scraped, J-Man James. So I have to be very careful because I obviously do not want to. I do not want to overtax or cause problems for the website. Yeah, there is no ModHub API. And the problem I'm having with the update at the moment is that I want to separate out the different versions. I want to have a version log for all the versions, and of course that doesn't exist on the mod hub, but modders are very kind and are very good, and they put the changelog in the description. And so, yeah, it's extracting that changelog from the description. For me, Calmsden was released incomplete. Calmsden, I've said this before, Calmsden feels a little bit rushed to me. Which is why I'm so excited for Oxy's new map that's coming, because that doesn't look rushed. That looks like it's going to be fully featured and beautiful and great. That's exactly what I want. You wonder if Giants made that requirement since every mod on the mod hub has the same style changelog. You know what, Joyma? You'd think that. They don't. The number of different variations of changelog that I'm having to filter through to extract them is ridiculous. There are probably, I think I'm up to about 7 or 8 variations on the changelog. When's multiplayer? I don't know yet. I need to work out what I'm going to do in multiplayer. I will probably look to do a new multiplayer in the new year, I think. And it will probably go back to being Friday nights, and we will see what map I go for it on. Switch 2 version of FS drops November 5th and includes Mercedes DLC. Switch 2 version, it does look nice. I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Switch 2, unfortunately. But yeah, the signature edition is looking very nice. And this time it's only on the Switch. It's not a mobile version. We're 90. I was hoping this was going to finish by this top corner and we wouldn't have to go down the side. We'll see. We're very close, but it's not going to be enough. we go. Oh, actually, I am going to finish this off. Yeah, I'm very much looking to getting my teeth into Highlands fishing in about 3 weeks. Yeah, it is coming up on us quick. And yeah, I will say, guys, don't forget, if you are going to order the Highlands Fishing DLC, you might want to pick it up using my code VFGAMING. There we go. I think we've got just about enough time to get back up to the shop and clear things up. There we go. Like the Can-Am sidekick, me too. I'm looking forward to those. Part of the reason why I haven't bought a quad bike on here is because I want to get the quad bike from the Highlands Fishing DLC. That's the quad bike I want to get on this map. I think I'm gonna review what mods I have on the role play. I might hold off until after the oh, I don't know. I'd really like a classic, either that classic New Holland or the classic JCB on the role play. What's to play Planet? Currently watching your playlist through Tad Behind. I hope you're enjoying it. That's awesome. I love that you're watching that, because I'm not putting out a ton of content at the moment. But everything's covered DLC with the DLC with all the equipment. I don't think the cover art has all the equipment on it, does it? Bikes in the Highlands excite me, especially the New Holland. Me too. I like that. That New Holland looks gorgeous. Very nice New Holland tractor, that. That might be something we target on here. That or the JCB, the classic JCB. Either of those is great. That New Holland should have more than enough horsepower for what we want to do on here in the immediate. I think the max is over 300 horsepower. It is quite a powerful tractor, because it's a top end New Holland. It wasn't what I thought it was. If I can get the oh no, that's the wrong computer. Yeah. Well, said Bots is making the JCB 3000 a dump truck. I saw that. What New Holland? There is... Right, let me just pop over to... Hub. Log. Highlands Fishing fact sheets. Here it is. So this, the T8000 series, this has, yeah, 281 to 359 horsepower. It is a beast, that tractor. And so that is the New Holland I'm talking about. So yeah, that will be cool. That would be perfect for what we're looking to do on here. FC Liverpool fan 93, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. $301, yeah, no, it's a decent amount over 300. Yeah, Ross is making the JCB 3000. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so that New Holland would be perfect for where we want to go on here. And actually the JCB would replace the Fent rather nicely as well, so. Right. Got a PC now, Nathan? Fantastic. Right, let's complete that contract. There. Well, there's 2 bale wrapping contracts. Not a very big one. Hoeing, irrigation. I might pick up a hoe. We could make a lot of money from a hoeing contract. If a hoe comes up in the shop, I think I'm going to grab a hoe. What is in the shop at the moment? There's another Silo King Trail line in there. Otherwise, nothing of interest. And the sun is setting, so I'm going to hop on the bike and head home. No more Xbox. Hey, Hugo, welcome along. Oh, we're sliding about all over in this weather, aren't we? Yeah, silly question, but is Newton Flotman near you, or they made? Newton Flotman exists. Yeah, no, I've driven through Newton Flotman. I know exactly where Saxlingham is. Exactly where Saxlingham is. Newton Flotman definitely exists. Right, you should be able to get back. I'm gonna have a quick look before I go at where we might be able to get through the hedgerows and build the roadways. So Saxthorpe is north of Norwich. Saxthorpe, if you head out of Norwich on the A140, going north towards Cromer, you turn off to Saxthorpe just after you pass Aylsham. Whereas Saxlingham, you head south of Norwich on the A140. Towards Ipswich, and it's on the left a little way down there. So they're either sides of Norwich. Right, so looking at this, we've got a roadway up here. We'd have to take the road here. We'd have to avoid our sheep and goat pen, bring it down the back here, and we could go through the fence around here-ish somewhere. If we took out this tree here, alternatively, I could go through here. Yeah, if we went through there, I think we then want to probably come around the edge of here, around here. And that brings us up to this corner here. I took that out. See, the thing is, I don't want to just connect this field. Yeah. We're going to go and buy a sheep. Oh, which means we've also got to feed a sheep. And water a sheep. I need to get back. Well, no, because I'm still deciding where to put the roadways in. I think, oh yeah, if I'm going to make 27 arable field, that's going to complicate things. Yeah, the other way to do it is to have the roadway go out the back here, through here. It should be doable. That would work. In fact, there is no fence at the back here. So I could take the fence back. Oh, I could take the fence back to here, and we could have the roadway out the back of the yard this way and go out there. That might work better. And then possibly go round to the side here. And then I'd be tempted the two grass fields over there, do something different with. That might work better. Right, we need to go then and get a water trailer. Because if we're going to get a sheep, we are going to have to actually give it some water. Won't let you follow it. You need to have verified your account, Nathan. Because somebody came in here a little while ago and follow botted me. So I have to, it has to be a verified account now. That might be why I get so... My follower numbers have sort of died a death the last year or so, and I'm wondering if that's the reason, because I turned on the requirement to be verified. Friday left to go until the DLC drops. Yes. I am being safe doing that. It's also a lot of hassle. It's, you know, we were moving to 13,000 subscribers or 13,000 followers, and the and got follow botted just before it, and it ruined the whole celebration of hitting 13,000 followers, you know, which really annoyed me at the time. And the guy, well, I think the other thing that really annoyed me about it is the guy came in and he acted like he was doing me a favor. And he spent like 20-30 pounds follow botting me, and I'd rather he'd subscribed and gifted some subs. That would have been a far nicer way to be helpful. Well, we can do that one for 2,000. We do that one for 5,000. Yeah, that's the one I want, but it's 29,000. We can't afford that. I might get that one. That one just does water. Yeah, we'll get that one for now. I like the black rims on this. And we need somebody for the number plate. This evening, the person is going to be... Okay, yeah, we'll do it this week. So David 11, congratulations, you've been selected at random from the patron level. Tractor driver and above level patrons, YouTube channel members and Twitch subscribers. Your name is going on the number plate, and so I'm going DAVID for David, and then 11 for the numbers. So we'll okay that, and there we go. Hey, SquarePants99, welcome along. I am playing Farming Simulator 25. And we are currently getting our hands on a that's the door. Not sure how I closed that back window. What are these coin things for? You can click on it and it will you can use them for various things, including getting stream loots cards. What was for supper? Who did that? I didn't see who did that. Dreamer. What's for supper? For supper this evening was pork in sort of a butter chicken curry sauce with Daphnia's potatoes and cheesy broccoli, which is very nice. Cheers, Lee. Oh, that we may have to get hold of next time. A little Marshall slurry spreader, that would be really useful to us. We don't have the money for it at the moment. Oh, did you see that, chap? The thing we need to do, we can do. There we are. What do I think of the new DLC that's coming? I'm really excited by it, Nathan. Really excited by it. And I'm hoping we're going to hear news about the Year 2 Season Pass. Yeah, right near my farm, and every time I drive through it, I can refill the water. Does VF make good? Oh, what does Gordon think? To my cauliflower cheese making abilities.
SteamFam2123 asked me, does VF make good cauliflower cheese? Cauliflower cheese? You boil the damn cauliflower till it's soft, then you drown it in a bland cheese sauce. It's an insult to cheese. SteamFam2123. Virtual Farmer probably makes it as exciting as watching paint dry.
Oh, he is being just as nasty as always. Right, that's got some water in that. We need to buy a sheep. Right, what sheep have we got available? So, no. Don't want a ram. Ooh, Bubbles is fairly good. Bubbles would be a good little sheep to get. Oh, wow. Rain. There's a... Oh, wow. Given the current weather, I think we maybe should get the sheep called Rain. Health, fertility's high, health is high, everything is good. Either of those, yeah. Bubbles or Rain? That's the question. Do we get Bubbles or do we get Rain? Which do you think we should get, chat? Rain? Oh, we could get both. I'm gonna get Rain. Later, Cher. Although if I get Bubbles, I have to go and buy Bubbles, whereas Rain, because it was a card played, I can just do so. Buy selected. Yes. Okay. We've got Rain. Rain is in the field. When will I do a public server? Probably in the new year, Nathan. This will slot very nicely just down the side here, like so. Maypole would be a very good map, and I think we've talked about doing an MP on Maypole before, so yeah, I think Maypole would at the moment would be my front runner for doing a multiplayer on. I know, won't go that way. I think a single hay bale should do us rather nicely. Love the fact that I'm basically the only way I'm using this MB track is backwards. check the sheep has enough food. Yeah, perfect. We don't have a male animal, so we do need to get a ram if we want any if we want any lambs. Right, there we go. Close that up. It depends on when Oxy's map drops. It may not drop for another year, quite possibly. Right, so there we go, chat. That is where we're gonna finish for tonight. I will save my game there. If it saves. No, it's not saved. Yeah, we're gonna go and see who we can raid this evening. Who is about to... Oh, have not raided you for a while. We're gonna raid Chuck and Jay tonight because we've not raided him in a little while. While I'm desperately trying to save this game. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Jorimar. Might leave this for a minute and try and save it again. Right, so who are we gonna go yeah, so we're gonna go and raid Truck and Jay. I want to say some thank yous before we go. So huge thank yous go out tonight to Droma286 for your cheer. You are awesome. Nimrod 1001, thank you for both your cheer and resubscribing. You are awesome. Gamer Dragon TV, thank you for resubscribing and for your raid. You are awesome. Wiggy77, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. I am the Viking. Thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Felix Farming Life. Thank you very much for your for resubscribing as well. You are awesome too. Right, we are going to go and head over to Truck and Jay. I will be back on Friday. From 8 p.m. we can continue the realism experiment, so come and join me for that. But before that, and tomorrow night or Friday morning, early access should be up for the next Silver Run Forest episode, and that will be live for everybody at 3 p.m. on Friday, so go check that out as well. For now though, I'm gonna leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say a thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube channel members, and my patrons. You guys are amazing. Your support not only keeps the channels going, it also helps them to grow as well, so thank you so much for your support. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.